Hello, hello. This is the Knowing and Tia and Seeing It All Knowing right here on YouTube. Coming with a quick video. How y'all doing? I just wanted to come and say happy Valentine's Day to each and every one of you. For people who do not know me, let me reintroduce myself. I am Dr. Lisa Knowing, and Tia is the other side of me. And we run a platform, The Knowing, on Facebook and Seeing It All Knowing on here. We do reactions, we talk about food, we do shopping, we do almost anything. And I wanted to come because, there has been a lot of videos coming in to me about the two kids that froze to death in a vehicle with their mom, their grandmother, and I think the mother had other siblings plus her children. And two of her children, a toddler, I think they said, and then a 1-year-old. Anytime people start talking about children, it does something to me. And I don't tend to just listen, to the ages and the names or whatever. I be trying to think about, what the child could have went through. What could the children be going through that witnessed these things? And so those are the things that I think about. I guess being a psychologist, I would. And so, just listening to different things that the father said. People are sending me different videos. Some he said, I guess he's doing different videos. I don't know. But some of the things that they said that they've heard, the videos I've seen, Till and I, we haven't seen some of those things. He was, the video I saw, he was portraying that he did not know that they were homeless. But, to me, that doesn't matter. That's neither here nor there. Because if she asked you to get the kids, she could have been in some type of mental health cry out. And she needed help with the kids. It ain't all just about being homeless. It is what I was looking at. He just made up, to me, he made up every excuse not to get the kids. I'm not pretending to know their lives because I don't know their lives. But I do know that it's hard for single parents out here. Single parents have a hard time, and they do need help. They really do. I'm not going to judge this situation. Praying for the family. I'm sorry for their loss. With two children freezing to death. They said there was only 2 blankets. This has happened in Detroit. And they said they was, I guess, in the parking lot or the parking garage or somewhere where the casino at. And then when she was taking one child to the hospital, then they rushed, I think, the baby, and both froze to death. I don't know, and like I said, I don't judge people or whatever, but I know if it was me and my child, I would have found some type of restaurant or whatever. Tried to crumble up some change, and I understand it was like several of them, but I'm just wondering, did they have other family? I'm not even going to get into that. He said she could have reached out to his family because, when you become a parent and you do the things that cause you to become a parent, you should have responsibilities behind it. See, when you're a parents, most of the time, they'll do anything for their children. I'm not talking about the few percentage I come on here and report that has harmed their children, that have done something to their children, have did this, that, and the other. I don't think that's the vast majority of parents doing things intentionally to their children. Of course, we have people out here that do that. But most of the time, people give up their lives and they take care of their children. And then there's some people who don't do anything, and oftentimes their children are taken, their children are placed somewhere else. But is that a good place for them? That's my question. That's always my question. Is the place that they're being placed is a good place? I remember my mother saying all the time as we were growing up, Lord, help me see and make it and live to see my girls grow up, to be able to take care of themselves. But I was brought up in a family that at an early age, we was able to take care of ourselves. And we had extended family that would help. So I just wonder, I don't know the circumstances here, but it's freezing cold for those kids to freeze to death. And I don't know people can speculate. People can say a lot of stuff. And people can give their opinions on this. But I haven't seen any factual things or whatever. And the news ain't going to tell you everything. And sometimes they spin it. So, sometimes you really don't know. But I know if this is the young lady and this is the one that's saying stuff and she's talking, it appears that she could have some type of issues. Just look. Sometimes you just got to look and read and understand what's really going on. But, like I said, I didn't get in it far enough to see was their family or whatever. When a video continues to come to us, we go ahead and take a look at it and see what it is. We have so many videos coming to us. But with this one, when I heard about these kids had frozen to death, I can imagine that's awful. I can imagine what the mother may be feeling. But if one child was having problems, and I had all of them in out, we all would have went and got checked. You can get cold and things can get dangerous real quick, just like it can with heat. So I didn't come up here to judge them or bash them or anything. We need to pray for them. We need to pray for love coming back. I continue to say, love is kind. Love is simple. But a lot of people have taken this to greed. And a lot of people are greedy for whatever they can get. People say all the time and give 101 reasons why they can't work, why they can't take care of themselves. And I'm not talking about this situation. I'm just talking about in general, because I don't know enough about all of that to talk about it. But in general, I hear people sometimes always complaining about hurting. They can't do this, they can't do that, or whatever. Well, I know I get up every day, especially with the weather like this, feeling bad. Barely can talk, congested, sometimes nosebleeds. I get myself together, regroup, shower, change, or whatever, and get on out here to my job. I've always done that. Always. I thank God for having one. Because when you depend on people, and I don't know in this situation again, as I say, I don't want anybody to put words in my mouth. But you can't depend on families like you used to depend on them. You just can't. And maybe they didn't have anywhere to go. See, sometimes people like to see you down, and they'll go ahead and push you on down. They do. I thank God every day for my mother, every single day. For my mother and being the type of mother that she was. I thank God. I had one of the best mothers that anybody can have. And my father, when people start talking about father issues, I don't really understand and can't relate. I don't have father issues. My father was always there for me. That when people start talking about that, I can't really speak on it because my dad was there. My dad was there through thick and thin. Honey, when people tried, your girl was a little, feisty. Until I always say, is there, different kind of you? I was like, yeah, girl. The Lord saved me. He saved a dog. At one time, I'm just telling you, at one time I didn't care. Honey, anybody, I can get you together. But as you get older and you mature, things change. And if you have kids, you can't afford to not pay things and have a place for them to stay. You just can't afford it. You can't. A lot of people say a lot of things. A lot of people say a lot of things about what they would do, what they wouldn't do, and all this other stuff. You never know what you'll do to be put in a situation. There's a lot of people that are homeless. There are a lot of people that's sleeping up under bridges. And there are a lot of people who have started sleeping in their cars. And if the gas run out or the car go off, the heat go off. It does. And sometimes you have to do what you have to do. Go tell somebody. A lot of times people won't say that they're homeless because they think their kids will be taken. But why wasn't they getting any help? So I don't even know how many kids she had. I didn't get that deep. But, you know, like I said, we got a lot of videos on it. So when we get several people sending them, you know, we go ahead and speak on it. And I've been seeing it all over YouTube. So I just wanted to come out and just say, you know, homelessness is on the rise in America. So we got to figure out, what are we doing? Is this becoming a pandemic of homelessness? Or is people just not using their money the way it's supposed to be? You know, I don't know the answers. I don't pretend. I look forward to your comments. Please like and subscribe and share. You know, even join the channel. Please hit that subscribe button. It is free. And please, y'all, don't skip the videos. The commercial. Do not skip them. That helps the channel out. Y'all, this is Seeing It All Known on YouTube and The Knowing on Facebook with Tia. And we're out on this Friday, February the 14th. Again, happy Valentine's Day. From The Knowing, Tia, and Seeing It All Knowing. We'll see you on our next video.